confirm you can hear me from your end. Oh, okay. Good evening, everyone, and I welcome you to today's class. It's a rainy class, so okay. I have Alexandra. Good evening. Good evening, King Timothy. Good evening, Sandy. Good evening, Gentle White. Good evening, Wisdom. Thank God. Good evening, Bible Beats. Bible Beats, were you around on Tuesday? I didn't notice your name on Tuesday. There are some people here that by default I already know some students by default. I see your name almost at every class. Okay, good evening, Priscal. Okay, who else do we have available this evening? Oh, shout out to Fei. We see you. Thank you for the good works. Good evening, gifts. I don't know if it's evening everywhere. I don't believe everywhere should be evening. Some person should be probably be in another time zone by now. So like our usual culture, we'll just wait a little bit and have everybody come around. You know that meme on Instagram. Let's gather here, let's gather here, let's gather here. So in our different what's it called now? Cohort. Is it group chats? No. I think there's one name you guys call it. Um, squad, yeah. So you can drop message on your squad and let them know that class has started. Good evening, Gifts. Good evening, Adebayo. Good evening, Jennifer. Where is there's another Adebayo. There's another Adebayo. There's Neve. There's Blessing. There's Joy. There's Naga TV. And there's Share. Yeah. Good evening, Share. Good evening, Joy. Okay. Good evening, Mary. Like it's our culture, right? We would do a little bit of throwback, right, into what we've learned, and we would build up from there so that people who were not able to attend the first class can still catch up with us all, right? So can I get a reminder of what we did in our first class this week? This is week 6. Good evening, blessing. I bring greetings to you from my co-facilitator, no other person than Bob Zaya. Hello, Bob. Confirm you can hear me. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear from Akin. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to class. We're glad you are here and we're looking forward to having today's class.
How is the weather
And
over there?
uh, the weather is really, I think it's everywhere, probably everywhere in Southwest. Yeah.
Do we have anybody from the east and it was a rainy day? Let us know.
Blessing Tofumi, welcome to class. Felua Bumi, welcome to class. Welcome to class, guys. Good to you. Oh, see, from Akin, you are even covering everywhere.
It's a cold one over here.
Wow.
It's a
Welcome,
cold one
gift.
over here.
Gift, welcome to class. Enioluwa, Enioluwafe, the one God loves. Welcome to class. All right.
What a beautiful name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's raining
On a
also in
beautiful.
Enugu.
Oh,
So
wow. Enugu is that's the east. Yeah. Wonderful.
how many people recorded the rain, and how many edits have we seen?
That's an interesting question. Oh,
Oh, okay. Gift is reporting live from our location, Owerri. It didn't rain, but the cold is much. Okay.
so it's raining here. It's raining here in the southwest. You are feeling the cold in the east.
Okay. Abuja, Joy from Abuja. Abuja, we don't know where we are. They're in between the cold and the heat. Okay, that's cool. You guys probably find a balance at the end of the day. Okay. Okay. So, do we have anybody probably from the north? Kaduna, Castina,
Kardashian
Nasarawa,
countries.
the Kardashians. Do you have anyone from the
Kardashian
south?
state.
I think maybe our project will be to go to Kaduna and go and get some nice clips. Or what do you think?
I think it will be good to like probably everyone should landscape the activities in their state. Probably we can even focus on the marketplace, seeing different the idea of a marketplace in every state and the state you are or location you are in. Maybe we could do that. That could be a good
Okay, so
project.
so that's more like a documentary kind of
Yeah, a
project, right?
documentary kind of project. Yeah.
Oh, someone is recommending Jos. Yeah, I've been to the Jos one. I've been to Jos once, and I can say it's a very nice place also to be.
Why is Joy saying just? Is it because your name starts with a J?
Mm.
Everybody has a place, market view. Everybody has a good place. I think it's just the peculiarity of the locations that we are in that matters.
Or we should all come on record the marketplace June Holy Ghost service. As many people that
Mm,
can make it.
that will be good. If it's
That's next
possible,
week.
we can. Yeah, that's
Next week
next week.
Friday. That will be next week
Yeah,
Friday.
probably we all hang out someplace and meet up somewhere. It can will be good though, but I'm not sure that will be possible.
Wow, so Godia says I'm in the middle belt of Nigeria, Jos. Oh, it's nice. It's nice to know that you're from Jos. Yeah. Okay, so enough with our weather forecast reports.
Podcast.
Let's now proceed. So can I have people tell us what we did last week Tuesday? Sorry, this week, 2 days ago.
Yeah. What can you remember about Tuesday?
Yeah,
I'm
and
waiting in
also
the
before,
comment section.
before I forget, I want to say a very big thank you to everybody. On Tuesday, I had to leave the class early enough to go attend to an emergency. I want to say thank you for all for understanding. Thank you so much.
Okay, Abegunde is saying AI and storytelling. What can you remember about AI and storytelling? What can you remember about what was taught on Tuesday? Lesson, you have a challenge. What is it about? Okay, blessing. If it's possible, I understand. Probably the images you were talking about were sent through WhatsApp. It happens sometimes. Blessing Okonkwo. If
Oh, an HI, okay, maybe an HIEC file. That be.
uh, yeah, maybe. Okay, I've never really tried that. Let me see
I tried to
if I
import some
try.
photos into my timeline and got the error message. File import error, and the file cannot be opened because of the header error. So, Blessing, please try opening the image normally on your system. Let's see what it says, and then we'll know how to move on from there. Okay, Oluwatobi says the Lego service is a great idea. Yeah, I should be on ground. Uh, God by God's grace. Okay, Alexandra says we learned about storytelling through video editing. Okay, same thing with Bible beats. Okay, storyboarding and the use of some AI. Okay, so I think while I was rounding up the class on Tuesday, one of the things I said to us was I had Faye send us the link, and she also said it was sent to our various squads. So, how many of us have been able to get our hands dirty with storyboarding? In the last 5 weeks of learning, Tuesday was like the day we did not open the our software at all to work. Aside from the fact that I had to show someone something, Tuesday was like the only day we probably did not open our software. So have you been able to? Has anybody? Yeah, welcome to class. I am Midday Taiwo. Welcome to class, Lizzie Wealth. Welcome to class, Samuel Olapin, Olayanju, Hope, Jacob, everybody. Okay, but I've not gone too far. So I'm asking now, has anybody been able to work with Storyboard? Has anybody been able to work with Storyboard for any production so far? We learned it on Tuesday. Have you been able to get your hand dirty with it? Exactly. Proper planning is needed for production. So funny how even this morning I saw an ad on Instagram where it was a production set So there was an error, there was a mistake, right, with the props on set. So they now wanted to correct it in production. So the guy just went back in time and corrected it in production, and he simply said it's better corrected in production on set than in production. Okay. Okay, so I'm waiting for our response. So nobody have said anything. Has anybody been able to get their hands dirty with it? You been able to get your hand dirty? Okay, gentle says from Abuja. Oh, okay. Good year. Please, I'm not in the at fee. Would attend to that. Don't worry. You get in touch with you as soon as possible. Blessing. I was able to open the photo on my system, but it doesn't open when I import it into my timeline. My app is Premiere Pro. No, we already got your app was Premiere Pro. Okay. Bob, have you experienced this error before?
Which of the heroes you're talking about? Was it the one
Blessing.
blessing? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I have. Yeah. At some point, someone sent some pictures to me via WhatsApp, and I imported it on my Premiere Pro, and it didn't work. It gave me this similar error. But then what I did was to open uh, open the file via my there's this. If you're using Windows, I think you can open pictures using. Let me just try and do one. You can open picture through using your normal uh, picture opener. What's it called now? Let me try and check what's it called.
Open with
Photos, photos, maybe
photos.
photos or something. Yeah, you can. Then you can resave it or use Paint. There's this Paint. You can open it with Paint. Paint is a natural is always on your laptop. Yeah, so you can save as JPEG again. Just try it out. Save as JPEG and then save back on your laptop. If you're using Windows, that's what I'm. For those that are using Windows, I think majority of us on this platform are using Windows. All right. So if you encounter that, just do what I just said. Blessing, try it out.
Okay, so blessing. I hope you got that. And one of the students has also thank you so much, Truth. Truth has also documented what our facilitator said. Okay, moving to the next. Get your hands dirty with WhatsApp. Okay, don't worry, just follow the class, you'll catch up. Okay, Henry, thank you so much for that. We would increase our volume. Then in the low affair, I haven't done justice probably this weekend. Okay. Okay. Then also before we proceed into today's class proper, um, I want to bring us this information from the organizers of this training, and it is just for us to, as many of us that are yet to accept the LMS, right? Please, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Lord,
By the mercies of the Lord,
that ye
that you
log into
present
your
yourself.
Gmail, that you log into your Gmail, look for a mail from Canvas, accept it, and log into your LMS for further tracking of your
Yeah.
classes, right? So please, as many people are yet to do that, right? Please. And this is how, because there are a lot of things you're still going to be doing on the LMS, right? Okay, so to further today's class is an interesting topic where we stopped. We're picking the baton from where we stopped again on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, Adebayo says he's not yet, sir. I've been on a music tour. I will deal with it this weekend, sir. Okay,
What do
enjoy
you
your
mean
tour
by music
and make
tour?
sure you,
Are you a music artist or are you a cinematographer, music cinematographer? Or what?
I believe you will respond to that. Okay, so one of the feedbacks we got from Tuesday's class was a student saying if we could do a live demo of storyboard and storytelling.
This is an
And
interesting actually topic.
so today again, we're going to be making use of AI. Okay. Okay, well done, Adebayo. Please ensure you take video clips, right? Plan them, edit them by weekend when you are free. But enjoy your music tour, and the Lord bless you. Confirm if you can still hear the background song, Joy.
Summer, can you say in class? Hello? Uh, something wrong with my. No, we can't hear you at all. We can't hear you at all.
Sorry, I
Okay.
was muted.
All right. So, talking about creating storyboard, creating a storyboard. I'm sure most of you would probably understand we already understand what storyboard means. Can I see in the comment section what you understand by storyboard? I want to see you guys what you understand by storyboard and what it means to you. I'm waiting for your comments. What you understand by storyboard. All right. I think it was taught last week. It was taught on Tuesday rather. It was taught on Tuesday. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. What do you understand by storyboarding? Which song are you guys hearing? I can't hear any song. Bird dog. All right. Gift. This is funny. Bird that contains stories.
Mhm.
Well, funny at that. Yeah. It's like a map of a bird. Okay. It's not a tool. It's a tool. Abimbola is saying is a tool for sketching out a video with how a video will unfold, right? I like that. I like that explanation. I like that explanation. I like that explanation. All right. I like that. I like your definition, Abimbola. All right. So let's see someone else. Jennifer, let's focus on the class. So, all right, storyboarding is a plan or a map of a project. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Can I see more answers? More answers. Can I see more answers from you guys? Okay, all right. Yeah, someone is saying Eniola. Okay, storyboard is a rectangular box whereby the flow of work are being arranged for proper production. That's how I understand it. Wonderful, wonderful. Visual representation of a story, Fatima. Fatima. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, there's a plan. Storyboarding is a tool for sketching out how a video will be displayed. Okay, sure, yeah, wonderful. It's a plan on how your video will unfold step by step, like a blueprint. I keep saying blueprint. All right, that's wonderful. Yeah, you can call it a project outline. Yeah, wonderful. All right, so let me just give you a breakdown of what storyboard means. All right. So a storyboard can, like some of you already said, all right. Storyboard is like a visual plan. Some of you said a blueprint. All right. Blueprint. When you say blueprint, it's more like a formula or a directive that a video or a film project would go. All right. So it's actually made up of sequence, just like your timeline. Yeah, someone mentioned timeline, right? Just like the way you arrange your visuals on your timeline, scene by scene, like precept upon precepts. All right, that is storyboarding. It's more like the way your video will go, the way your project, you plan you want your project to go. All right, that's storyboarding. It entails every sequence, every detail. For example, probably let's say you have a scene. In your story, you have a story, and you have a pictorial image in your head. You have a image in your head, a pictorial representation of the story in your head. What storyboarding does is that if you sketch them out before creating it physically. Okay, for example, I I had a plan, or I had a story in my head of uh, a scene in the night, a scene in the night where someone was walking down the road, and uh, a spirit appeared to the person, like a spirit appeared to the person. All right, so my storyboard was in different cadres, right? My storyboard had to do with number one, I saw the person's face, or the person was pressing his or her phone. The light of the screen was showing on his face. That's one uh, one shot. So my scene went on different shots. Shot of the person's face, shot of the person's working, then shot of the spirit in a distance with a glow kind of, and then the guy stops. Different shots like that. That's how storyboarding works. All right. So it gives you an imagination. You bring your imagination to like you are penning it down, penning your imaginations down before you go to shoot your video, or before you start editing your video. All right. You know the idea of what you want in your head. For example, if you are a video editor like you all now that are video editors, okay, you have a plan that beginning will be a slow motion, and then it transits into a fast beat, fast action, different videos flying in like 1 second each. So storyboarding is just like that. You plan all these things and then everything arranged. So before you now go into your editing process or your shooting process. All right. I hope you guys understand what storyboarding means now. Famakin, do you want to say anything?
Yes, sir. I understand perfectly from the explanation, sir. Just glad on, sir.
Oh, I'm not explaining to you, but all right. Okay, so can you guys? I just want to, for the sake of this class, okay, we are going to be picking a story. We're going to be picking a story that we will push through. We will create a storyboard for. So I want you guys all to suggest stories that we can. Then we'll, from all your suggestions, we'll just pick one. Then we'll do a practical step on how to bring it to limelight or how to create it. All right. So I want to see your suggestion, right? Yeah, I want to see. Let's look for a story, a simple story. Don't give us a complex story. Don't bring a comic. Don't go and bring one sci-fi kind of stuff.
Temper
My,
justice with mercy.
so something simple that you think that you can think in your head. All right. So what storyboarding
Something
does
you
is that
can
you have. Yeah,
something you
yeah, go
can
ahead.
produce, something that you can produce after this class. So we'll work with the
Mm-hmm.
storyboard and everybody is producing it.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's
So
have the suggestion.
lest I forget, one thing is sure. The thing is, you don't have to go and shoot the whole story yourself, the whole video yourself. You could get online, download footages um, that are that are similar to whatever we are doing, the storyboard we are doing. Maybe a marketplace.
Okay, like you was rightly saying, right? You don't have to shoot it all by yourself. At this point, you already know how to collaborate and
Yeah,
how to
more of a
see
film
like a
writer.
design.
Yeah. What happens is that, if you guys remember, I told you guys that as a video editor, you actually know everything, little about every other field. You know about sound. Am I right, Famaki? You know about sound. You know about cinematography, shooting. You know about graphic design.
Yeah.
You literally know about a lot of things. So just like you know about writing also, you become a writer yourself.
Okolowa says a day in our life.
A day in your life. Yeah. Which which of the days in your life, please? Okay.
Okay. Jacob says a copper posted on NYC assignment, changing environment for the first time. I hope this
Ah,
is not your life. This is not you, right? Try to
sounds
cope.
like a Mount Zion film I already seen recently.
Mm. Copper's Lodge. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like Copper Sludge. If you have not watched it, go and watch it to bless your life.
Okay, fair
Cinderella
enough.
story. Where did Niyi Loluwa, where did you come from now? Which one be Cinderella story again? I beg you. How do we start? Okay.
The fashion
Uh,
designer, Lainka. Okay, fashion designer is going to market
let's
the
just
source
let's
of
just
fabric.
pick one. Let's pick one. Let's know which one we want to start with.
Which one are we sticking with? Confirm you can hear us. Confirm you can hear me. Or confirm you can hear Bob. Amarachi says there's no sound. So please confirm you can hear us clearly. I need to get a response to confirm that you can hear me. Is anybody on? Is anybody there? Okay. Okay,
Let's go
thank
to
you so
slide
much.
4.
Okay, so but before we go to slide 4, I was just thinking if we just pick the story, then we just go directly into presentation, then move from there straight into the storytelling, storyboarding.
Okay. Okay.
So I just
So
want us to finalize on one particular story. Which one are we going for?
let's highlight. You guys should just suggest one. Okay, let's pick one, two,
And,
three. So
and
let's pick one, two, three.
by the way, I really don't know how
Activity
many
here
of
is
us. By the way, I really don't know how many of us are following this Google trend of their new VO3, right? It's very expensive, but I saw the clips from that AI, and I'm like, this is something else. So do not just for those of you who want to major in video editing, I think don't just relent at editing, right? You need to also begin to get to that point where you begin to also understand prompt engineering, because it looks as though that the way it's going, we might just go and shoot maybe two scenes, and the remaining scenes for a movie will be generated by AI. We just use the first two scenes we shot to train the AI, and the remaining scenes will be generated by AI. Yeah, it's very scary. And one thing you just need to know is all of these things are being trained by human data, right? They are not getting these things from anywhere else. They are not getting these clips from anywhere else. They are getting the clips from what you uploaded, what I uploaded. So today I wanted to make use of it, but one of the things I just made sure I did properly was I tried as much as possible to read the terms and conditions, right? Because
so that you know
honestly,
what you are signing up for.
so that I somebody does not generate an AI video and I'm seeing myself there and I'm like, what's going on? How did this happen?
As a matter of fact, I think it's a simulation of every face that they have online. I think
Yeah.
it's not possible for AI to just create a face out of nowhere.
Yes, now exactly. So it is training, yeah, data training.
So imagine matching the face of Tobiloba and Adeyemi and Emmanuel and Godia together to create just one face.
Yeah, right. So
I think
that
that's how AI works.
in the real sense, no one has that identity.
Yeah, except their
But
grandchildren.
but you just see some clips and you'll be like, nah, 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 nah. So please and please, I beseech you, as we are making use of AI, don't be gullible to give access to everything on your device, right? Restrict some access. Be careful before. And this thing started from when ChatGPT first came out with what's it called?
Is it? Are you
When
sure
they
it's
first came out with
that?
this, no, no, no. They first came out with when people started generating their pictures now, their faces, their photos shoots using AI, like that, like that. That was
I think it's Snapchat actually. I think it started from Snapchat
a hair.
when we started showing our face and some scary things showing on your face, and you can transform your face to another kind of face. Other stuff.
Here
Some
you
point
get.
I don't want, I really don't want, never wanted to show my face on Snapchat actually. Felt like if they can change my face like that, what can they not do?
Um,
But
there is this movie on Netflix, Ex-Territorial, right? I would advise we all go and see it. We all see it, and in that movie, they used AI in the video editing to remove a particular character from a scene. The woman came in with her child into the embassy, but because they were playing politics on her and some other things, messing with her memory. They made her see the footage that she did not enter the embassy with her child. They edited the child away from the footage. It was something else. So Bob, I want us to conclude on the topic or the story we
I
want
think
to
I'm
do.
gonna go with Kingsley's Kingsley Large what is it? Kingsley Large
Okay,
idea,
I'm trying to look for
saying a
it.
boy that was sent for a
I'm trying
quick
to look for it. I can't see it.
errand.
But Kingsley, if you can you repost that? Okay, I've seen it. A boy that was sent on a quick errand was forced to watch and play football. A lot of us are a victim of our circumstances. Kingsley, are you trying to point your finger at me? Okay, so Oluwakorede, please. Ex-territorian. Yeah, ex-territorian. Um, someone who has seen the movie should please just drop the title of the movie for others. And we made mention of Copper's Lodge. So we all agreed to go with Kingsley's idea, and the idea is a boy that was sent on an errand but paused to watch and play football. And at the long run, what happens is either they sent him to go and buy um, looking for one. It's either they sent him to go and buy. This is trying to remember something common. It's either they sent him to go and buy something and he buys something else. Let's just put it that way. I can't remember what to use right now. But we all agreed to go with Kingsley's idea. So we're going to be starting this storyboard with the use of ChatGPT. You can make use of any text-based AI tool to generate your story concepts, provide a basic idea or theme, and ask AI to break it down into storyboard ready scenarios. For example, create a short story about a young girl who finds a magical forest, break it into scenes, right? So, but we won't be working with this story because I want to make it interactive as well. Say, okay, we already had something we came up with, but let us spend that. Then let us go into what we all suggest, and we've all agreed to go with Kingsley Large, and I'm looking for it again so I can copy it. Korede, please can you switch over to my screen? I'm sharing my screen. Kingsley, if you don't mind repasting that. Exactly. Ajibola gets where I was coming from. Like they send him to go and buy him Pentrodazole and he eventually told the chemist he wants to buy Fanta Didazole. Okay, that's fine. I don't think anybody should be asking for attendance by this time. We already understand these things. The attendance comes in by 8 o'clock. Okay, so I've gotten it. Thank you so much, Bob. Bob just pasted it for me. So I want you to confirm that you can see my screen. And so, like we all know, our first responsibility with AI is you have to train your AI, right, to understand you better. Please just hold on a bit because I want to connect so I can see what we're talking about. Okay, getting my feedback screen now. So you can see that training my AI or making use of ChatGPT, right, and it's providing it the basic idea, which is a boy was sent for a quick errand or pause to watch and play football, and eventually goes to buy the wrong thing. So, telling the AI what it should do, the AI will respond with a scene by scene outline I can use as a foundation for my storyboard. Can you see? Right then, let's click on it. Let it do the magic for us. Can I zoom my screen? I just I'm zooming my screen on my end, but I'm not sure. Okay, I think it's working. Okay, yeah. So let's keep it like this. I think my screen is zoomed. So you can see that AI has responded. A boy that was sent for an errand or paused to watch and play football and eventually goes to buy the wrong thing. Okay, so you see our storyboard. Scene one, the settings inside a modest home kitchen. Action. Mommy hands the boy some money and gives clear instruction. Buy a bottle of cooking oil. The boy nods, pocket the money and runs off cheerfully. You can see scene two, the temptation. Ooh, street leading to the local shop. Scene three, on the football field. The kids call him over. We are one shot. Like to those of us that used to play street soccer. Shot one, shot one, shot one. Who dey ground. So you see the way with the help of AI, I'm able to get our scene by scene. We just add the idea and we are fleshing it out with AI. So we do what we copy it. I've copied I've copied our storyboard, right? And what we want to do now is we want to sketch it. Right? We want to put it in a proper board, right? And like I said earlier, This was actually the sample we're working on for today already. You can see the mood board. You can see the storyboard. So it gives you an idea into what we are going to be doing. So let us start all over. I pasted this link for us on Tuesday, so you can go back to your chat or your different classes and get the link. It's a storyboarder.ai, right? I'll paste it for the admin once again, and it will be pasted for us. Where's my class? Where's my class? Where's my class? Oh, sorry, admin, that's the wrong one. Um, okay, yeah, please, Corridor, please help me paste the link I shared with you, either on the group chat or wherever. So, this is storyboarder.ai. For those of us that have not yet created an account, you get your hand dirty, like I said. So you create an account using your email, and that is not a problem for anybody to do. Right? So because this is free and we're not able to pay for this just for the sake of this training, right? Yeah. Other ones we make use of that are free. Make use of Bowser, So I can only create 2 projects in a month on this for the free section. So we're working with this new one, and this is what you simply do. You click on add projects, concept, upload PDF concept, or type in your idea, script if you are using final drafts or PDF screenplay. But what we are doing is we are typing because we are doing copy and paste. I'm copying it from ChatGPT into Storyboard. So project title DSA production. Yeah, let us give it a timeline and select the genre. Let's put it under drama, family drama. Click on next. Then this is where it happens, right? You either paste what you copied from ChatGPT here, or you can tell ChatGPT to actually turn that document into a PDF. Let me just show you how to do that. You come back to ChatGPT and you instruct it, convert it to a PDF file for me. And that's it. So, but we don't have to go through this stress. While it is converting, let's go back to our storyboarder. I've copied it already. What I will just do is I will paste it, Control V. We all know that now, so Control V. Ooh, shit. Can you see? Because I didn't copy it to my clipboard, right? So it was the URL I copied last. So let me go back to ChatGPT and copy. Meanwhile, ChatGPT has already converted it into a PDF file for me. So you see, once I click on this link, I will be able to download the PDF. Can you see? Incubator. So I've downloaded the PDF and I've copied the file, but I will just paste it, Control V. Take out what I don't need. Take out what I don't need. Voila, I've pasted my idea. I click on next. How do I want the sketch to be, right? Do you want it cinematic? Do you want it in a cartoon sketch, watercolor? But I just want it to be in outline, right? So let's click on outline and I scroll down and I'll click on add projects. Please let's all confirm that you are following and you can see what I'm doing clearly. Please, can anyone hear me? Blessing says she can't hear me. Okay, so Blessing, please check your end. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. So this is it. We have a screenplay. So for as many people that are here and you're in the drama department of your church, right? We just showed you something that can help you flesh out scripts, right? Screenplays and whatever idea it is you want to produce for your to revive your drama department back. Just think of the idea, take it to ChatGPT, tell it what you want it to do, bring it to Storyboarder. It might not necessarily be Storyboarder because there are limits here. There are numerous Storyboard AI platform online, right? As soon as you exhaust this one, get another one, exhaust it, get another one, exhaust it. And also good if you're able to unlock full access and make payment, do so. Okay, Sandy says, sir, can we also select another type of animation? Yes, 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 you can select another type of animation. I showed us now, but I am sticking to outline sketch. So this is it. So you see that it has broken it down into the way it understands it. Interior, modest home kitchen, day, exterior, exit, cut to, cut to. Can you say street leading to local shop, cut to football field. Yes, yes. So I didn't use the paid version of ChatGPT for it. I used the free version of ChatGPT. You just have to know how to train your AI to give you what you want. That's all. That's all. And having used both the paid and the free, I think the only thing that I just basically will still say for now, what the paid sees over the free will probably be the part of pictures, document uploads and downloads, generations of images and all of that. But when it comes to question and answers, I think you don't have a limit with it. How do you train your AI? How do you train your AI? That is where prompt engineering comes in, right? And it is not so difficult. The beautiful thing is there are AIs that can help you train your AI. I don't know if you get it right. You have an idea, you don't know how to tell AI to generate the idea. There is another AI that can help you generate the idea for you to tell the other AI how to do it. It's a beautiful world of AI that we are into. Adeyemi, please don't be lost. Oh, please find yourself. I think we've paced it slowly, slowly for everybody to catch up. Right, this is a practical session of storyboard storytelling, right? And it is using AI, artificial intelligence, right? So we don't just say because this is video editing class, we won't advance ourselves with technologies that are out there, right? AI is meant to make our job easier and faster. ChatGPT, CapCut came into came into limelight because of AI. ChatGPT came, CapCut came into limelight because of AI. So don't worry, you've not missed too much. Like if Oluwa Damilola said, just take the class a little bit behind and you would get every single thing we have said. So I believe everybody gets it to this point. So it has this platform has helped us to put a proper structure again to the story we got from AI. You can see right each of the scene cut to, that's the transition cut to. So what is next now? Shortlist, right? I've clicked on shortlist and it is generating our shortlist before we get to the storyboard. So I've clicked on generate shortlist. So there's a prompt. Completing this step will lock your screenplay, but don't worry, you can always make changes in the shortlist, including adding, deleting, or editing a scene. So click on continue. So it is generating our shortlist. Okay, so it's actually attendance time, but okay, you know what? Let's hold on here. Please quickly take your attendance in the next 3 to 5 minutes. I'm not going to move forward from here. I will just hold on from here and I'll be back in the next 3 to 5 minutes. Class continue by 8:05, 8:06 rather. Have you been hearing me since? Yeah, you're welcome back to class. Thank you so much for everyone who has taken the attendance. And before we continue, I'm reminding us again about our LMS. To those of us who has not yet accepted it, please go to your mail, accept your LMS, and do the needful. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You're
very
welcome back,
important.
my boss. So let us continue from where we stopped. So this is the short list, right? And the short list was also something we spoke about on Tuesday. Um, we called it the master list, right? If I can remember clearly, we called it the master list, and we said that we can have you can have all your storyboards, ideas, but also your master list is there are some things that that are not just realistic, right? They came to your head, but you just know in all honesty that they are not realistic. There are some that you have to get some props for, and if you do not note them down at that point, it would affect you. So this is an overview of a short list, a master list, right? For scene one, shot one, a warm kitchen filled with the scent of spice, mommy stirring a pot on the stove. Expected return time 6 seconds. Shot size medium. Perspective high level. Movement static. The equipment will need a tripod. Focal length 50 mm. Aspect ratio 16.9. Can you see? So I've explained this is for scene one, scene two. Now see that it gets to the part where certain things are blurred out because we are not using the paid version. So let us now go straight. For you to now generate your storyboard, you come back, then you click on storyboard. You can see my mouse hovering over it. You click on storyboard. So once I click on storyboard, and voila, the magic is happening. Mountains and dreams.
So, are you saying that we won't be able to see the whole of the short list because we are not on full access?
Yes, sir.
Well,
So to the person who would see, so while it's still loading, can you see this was, you remember this was what we worked on earlier? So we would see, have a view of what it looks like before we then see. So the person who asked earlier if we could change it from sketch or whatever it is, can you see? Even you still have the opportunity to change your art style here. So but let me just click on generate storyboard directly. So our storyboard is generating. The beautiful thing also is if you use ChatGPT very well, you write in the right prompt also for you, it would also be able to help you generate stuffs like this. Wow.
but even
That's
even at that, using ChatGPT, you will still be limited to a number. I think 15 um, pictures, images per day, per some hours. I think 6 hours or so.
yeah, for the paid version, right?
So to get the best out of AI, you have to pay. You have to go for
You have
paid
to pay.
version.
Google Vimo is going for about it's $180 per month. No, 180,000 naira per month. Yeah, about $250 monthly. So I believe you can see my screen clearly. And voila, we've generated our sketch. So this is scene one. This is how you want. You have an idea, a pictorial idea now of what scene one should look like, right? You remember Indomie commercial, Bambalala, Bambalala. It's nourishing and nutritious, whatever it is they said next. So you have an idea of the mom in the kitchen, which is our first shot. You see what the sketch now looks like. Doesn't have to be perfect sketch like this, right? You see sketch two. The boy comes into the kitchen and mommy is giving him money, right? We know that, oh, these are things we will shoot. Then the boy counting the money, confirming how much mommy gives him, because that is also a training that irrespective of whoever gives you money, you count and confirm how much he gives to you in the presence of the person. I don't know, it might not be culturally balanced, it might be being rude in another place, but I think I'm of that humble opinion. And before the boy leaves the kitchen, we quickly go back to what mommy was cooking. Have a shot of that. And as soon as we get that shot in our production, the next shot we want to have is the boy leaving the kitchen, right? And if you remember why we started this class, one of the things my co-facilitator said was he talked about A roles and B roles, right? So then this is the third scene where he's skipping along this line. Okay, so you can see. So now I believe everybody has an idea of what the storyboard looks like, because it's not the paid version. But if you look closely, you see the sketches beneath, and we have a full idea of what we are working on. So this is an example of storyboarding using AI. So when you now get on production, you already have this list. You have it with somebody or you have it with yourself. You're able to tick, oh, we've captured this, oh, we've captured this, oh, we've not captured this, oh, we've captured that, right? And this is why I try to also lay emphasis on the fact that I advise that editors should also be on set. Or what would you say, Bob?
Come again, please. What did you say?
I said, what is your
I
advice for
didn't quite get that.
what is your advice for a video editor being on set for production, being a part of the production right from start, not just getting to the end and they just give you clips to go and edit? Who do you think would
My
be a
network is
better?
quite fuzzy here. I, oh boy.
Okay, I would let me see if I can quickly drop that as a message. Okay, Bob, I think I dropped you a message to that request. Okay, Promise says, I thought you said we can make use of the free version twice before you are asked to pay. Yes, I said so because I've made use of it twice. Please, can you use black background? You can't see anything White color is blue. Oh, okay. It's not supposed to be white, but it means their app is not configured to switch to my dark mode, right? Because I'm also on dark mode, so I really don't know why there are whites all over the place. But sorry, kindly bear with us. Exactly. So you just keep on. Okay, no problem. But you just keep on using what works and what doesn't work for you. So I hope we all got this aspect clearly. I hope we all got this aspect clearly. Any questions, any difficulty? Has anybody tried it out? Like I rightly said, it might not necessarily be storyboarder.ai that you are using, right? But understanding the concept, and the concept is that proper planning, right? It helps you in your production, it helps you in your editing. Like the person who said a day in my life, and I think last on Tuesday we reviewed Grace Ashanti. Is Grace in class? I'm not sure. So, so this is basically for storyboarding with AI. Please and please don't be a part of the wagon that think because you're a video editor you don't need AI. Honestly, I have seen commercials, I've seen. And oh, okay, so also as a video editor, there are Instagram pages, or there are some people I just advise you follow for creativities, for more ideas. And to those of you who are in the marketing space, right, who are going to be creating marketing campaign productions, so you just have to do well with watching more marketing campaigns, right? Watch ads, go back and watch Omo first adverts.
Okay, Farmer King, I think you were asking a question earlier that what do you think about a video editor being on set with the production team, right?
Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. That was my question.
Okay, I think it's really important because uh, as a video editor, yeah, you are given the honor to bring everything that was shot to light into limelight. So for you to have a perfect video output, you need to be there while they are shooting. All right. You need to guide them through what is necessary, what is not good, and what is not expedient. You need to be there to also tell the cinematographers or the gaffers or the sound guys. You need to tell them if they are doing, check what they are doing if it's wrong. And then number two, you need to have a pictorial idea of what they are doing in your head. All right. Every scene that was shot, you have the idea in your head while they are shooting. So when you are editing, you wouldn't need to go through all the shots and all the angles one by one again. You already have an idea. Oh, this is the kind of stuff that happened. This is it. We shot this, we shot this, we shot this. Where is this shot that was taken at this so time? So you'll be able to have an idea of what exactly, and then you will be able to communicate with the producer and the director of the movie while on set. Understand what they want, understand what they want. The mood while shooting should be the same mood that comes out while you when you are done editing. All right. So you don't want to
Yeah,
have a mix up. You don't want to have a mix up. You understand?
yeah,
So I think
Thank
this
thank
is the essence why, as a video editor, you need to be on set.
thank you so much, Bob, for that. Right. I mean, I'm also of that school of thought, right? Except in rare occasions, right? For example, maybe you
Except
get
in rare occasions, yeah.
yeah, maybe you get a gig from maybe you get an editing job from an online client, right? Not based in Nigeria. Maybe it was in Akwaba or wherever in the world. Maybe you're getting a freelance gig, and in all honesty, you won't be able to be on set, right? Just make sure that you're able to ask the right questions, right? Questions of, oh, okay, is there a storyboard? Is there a mood board? Is there a storyboard they are working with?
Yeah,
It would help you. Like Oluwatobi Loba asks, is it necessary for an editor to be on set even after the storyboarding? Right? It's a case of preference, right? What works for me might not work for you, right? Over
might not
time,
work for you. Yeah,
I've seen cases where you just give me me personally, right? Talking about me personally, I get to edit clips that I was not at the production. Even in the process of editing, that feel when you are editing and you remember that scene, you remember, why they were doing this scene, they did something here now. I need to go and look for that particular. So it helps me the more. Yes, Ifeoluwa, it is needed. It is needed. It's like saying getting a brief, right? When you begin to do this thing in 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 a bigger dimension, right? You will begin to understand that there are cases like myself and Bob has rightly said where you are not on set with them and they just sent you clip and they are sending you download clip of 1 terabyte, and after downloading the clip of 1 terabyte with our wonderful network here in Nigeria, you will now wonder where you want to start from and where you want to end. But when you understand that as an editor, it is not just the clip you need to ask for. There are other things also. It will help your production state and face. So thank you so much, Adeoye. So are there any questions? Okay, let me. I think I did something with bench. Let me see also if it's still available. I can show us. Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Okay. Uh, Right off. Stand alone. Let's go back here and present. Stop sharing screen. Admin. I am about to share my screen back, so please let me bring it back up. So I just want to show us another one that I tried doing with Gemini, right? And after training the AI, these were the sketches it gave to me, right? Scene 4, scene 5, like that. And successfully, I am telling a beautiful Cinderella story. So whoever made mention of Cinderella earlier, maybe you join me on this production and we'll work on the Nigerian Cinderella version together. So, are there any questions so far? Bob, any
yeah.
questions so
Uh,
far from your end?
okay. I think have you answered? I think Nijola is saying something. This means the storyboard will guide the editor on how to arrange the clips on the timeline. Yeah, that's right. Storyboard will guide. That's right, and it will also guide the cinematographers while they are shooting.
Exactly.
Yeah, Henry, it will. Yeah, you can actually animate
Hmm.
storyboard. You can turn it into a video. The same with this same Storyboard.ai. You can also use some other. You can. In fact, you can. I think you can use ChatGPT. I'm not sure now. There is this other app I'm trying to look for.
For animations, right?
Uh, yeah, for animations to turn storyboard into animation.
Uh, yes, I think I enjoy when both
Okay, I
facilitators
think
are.
there is Bing.ai. There's
Yeah, there is
Bing.ai.
Ping AI.
You can also use that to. So you can also use that to create create a storyboard.
Uh, okay, so Joy says, I think I enjoy when both facilitators are on ground. It's an interesting class. Yeah, when I'm with my boss, he has to be interested. Bob is the boss, so
Can we always have both as creators? Okay, we'll try and please don't. Abegunde is already asking something that okay. I think
let's
we're
stick to
working on
the
having to
let's stick to the course of the training.
all right.
No worry, maybe one of us here will be the one to probably just do the cinematography for my wedding. Let's just get your hand dirty.
Get your hands clean. Don't get your hands
Oh,
dirty.
sorry.
Cleanliness is
That's
linked to godliness.
that's why I say it's always nice when I'm with the boss. So
Yeah,
the boss says, "Get your hand clean." All right. Can we use Meta AI?
yeah,
Yeah.
get your hands clean.
Please, how do I copy generated text from ChatGPT on mobile? Pay attention to your screen. There is an icon. There is an icon. There is a double icon. There is an icon. And also, don't forget that you can also use AI to generate voice, right?
Yeah, I think let's go to that.
So, okay, sorry. I think, okay. Nice one, Mr. Bob. Yeah, shout out to the boss himself, Bob the boss. Okay, I think when is the wedding? It is well. You will see it on your LMS. The wedding date will be communicated to you on your LMS. So this is me telling you that go and activate your LMS. Which of the which of the AI binge BING? It made mention of binge. It made mention of You made mention of which one? That one. You made mention of Gemini. Hello, Bob. Are you there? Because when I will getting these slides, it will help. It will really help revision with revision. Yes, so it will be sent across to you, right? It will be sent across to you. Okay, so where did we stop? Okay, yeah, you will get the slides. That one is for sure, right? Let everybody just try to get on the LMS. Would you teach us how to edit advert video for companies? So do not forget that there's an hackathon coming up, and there is also a project coming up. So myself and Bob will finalize, and earlier today's class we made mention of the fact that we might probably be picking redemption camp, Holy Ghost service, right? So for as many people who can make it there, and let's see if we can do a production there, right? Thanks for considering my CWL story. You're welcome. Namaste. LMS is a must at this point. No turning back. LMS or no LMS. Please, can we use this to create a video itself, not just the script, sir? It's left to you to go and flesh out, to go and make more research about it. See suspense. What AI could be used to generate voice? Okay, so don't worry. Tomorrow's class also we won't be able to. AI keeps on evolving right as it goes. So tomorrow also will factor voice generation of AI and how to also clean voice online using AI. So um, before we bring today's class to an end, there is an information from the admin. I really don't know if the picture can be displayed. Admin, I don't know if you can hear me.
My network.
Admin,
Sorry, guys. My network keeps going on and off because of the rain.
it's fine. It's a rainy day. I don't know if you heard what I said earlier with this to everyone. Yeah. So what I said is tomorrow we'll be considering voice generation with AI, right? And we've come so far today, and we're drawing the curtain to today's class. And one other thing I want to say was the announcement that's coming from the organizers of this event. And I don't know if that can be displayed right now. There is an event coming up on Saturday, and it is breaking into tech. It's a tech mastery series, a global approach to the fourth industrial revolution. Yeah, voila, you can see it on your screen. I don't know how many of you knows Kola
Oyenei. Yeah. Kola
Oyene.
Oyenei.
So
This is really important for you guys. You need to be there because it will go a
Saturday,
long way. It will go a long way to expound your knowledge on tech and push you into new possibilities. All right. So don't snooze on this. Don't snooze on this. All right. So let's not forget. I want you guys to go and we want you guys to go and explore on before tomorrow's class. Please dig deep into the topic we had today, and make sure that you Just like Farmer King always says, get your hand doing something. Don't get dirty. Get your hands doing something, and uh, and also we want you guys to give us problems in class. All right, just like if you are in a mathematics class and you have so many questions, you have so many questions to give the class teacher. All right, that's how we want to have all your questions, and we want you to give us questions so that we can help you out in whatever ways you are lagging behind. Okay, so
Okay, so from this part of the world, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who took our time to join today's class. It
okay,
won't
I
have
think
been.
Innocent is asking a question. So can we
Oh,
quickly
okay.
answer Innocent's question before we
Okay.
go?
So Innocent is saying, please, apart from storyboard, what kind of relevant questions will ask a client giving you videos to edit? Okay, right. Nice one. Thank you so much for this. We would have a mastery session also about this, right? So I have noted that down. We would have a mastery section. Yeah, I know I would call it a mastery session. So, Bob, I hope that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine by me. That's
So,
fine by me.
at that point, we'll get to talk about what is and what not to get from a client and more into details about professionalism on the craft with your craft. Probably we also mention how to charge and how not to charge because it's basically about packaging. Yeah. So please, what's the name of the AI? Which AI? It was pasted to you on Tuesday. Go and check your chat or please help me repaste it to them also. So it's at this point I remain your humble farmer kids in lane, and I have on me with me rather on this call my one and only boss Bob Zaya, the
Yeah,
video
yeah.
editing guru, the boss himself, boss the Bob.
Actually, they
So
call me Bob the Fixer. So
oh, Bob the Fixer. I think there's a movie like that.
there's a cartoon, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So Bob the Fixer, it was nice doing today's class with you too. Every student who took time to join today's class, honestly, today's class is a
Was
success
interesting.
because of you. It was
Yeah.
interesting because of you. It was a really interesting class. So
Oh
see you
yeah,
same
Bob the
time,
Builder. All right,
same
same time, same
location
time. Yeah.
tomorrow.
Well, guys,
Bye for
take
now.
care. Don't forget to keep practicing. Don't forget to keep practicing. We'll see you in class tomorrow. Good night.